Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to A.O.S Group. In this channel, we talk about everything related to language studies. If you are actually learning the English language, the French language, the German, Spanish, we also help prepare for internationally recognized language tests like IELTS, like TOEFL, like TEF Canada, like TCF Canada. And if you are on the verge of actually applying for visas or even for permanent residency applications, we can actually help with that, be it to countries like Canada, the Australia, US, UK, France, or Germany. So that being said, today, as you know it, we are always scheduled to start our live QAs every day by 3 p.m. West African time or 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you have any questions regarding today's topic, you can drop it on the comment section or on the live chat section of this video right now. And today's question is quite straightforward. It states that how can I get a work permit visa? And the question was asked by YAKUBU ISHAKU from Nigeria. And as you know, our questions are always extracted from the JAPA to Canada in 2023 webinar QAs. So I would say that to get a job offer, or rather to get a work permit from Canada, you need to follow some certain guidelines. And the very first step you need to follow is that you need to find a job offer from a Canadian employer, you understand, who is willing to actually hire foreign workers. It's not all Canadian employers that would have the opportunity or the eligibility to hire foreign workers, especially physical foreign workers. So as a result of that, you need to look for the one that is able and the one that is now willing to employ someone like you. Secondly, you need to get that employer to actually apply for what we know as LMIA, and that is the Labor Market Impact Assessment. You understand? And it would always apply for that LMIA from the Employment and Social Development Canada, the ESDC. You understand? And that's an agency that would help to show that no Canadian employer, or rather no Canadian citizen or no permanent resident that is in currently in Canada is available to fill that particular position that you are going to be given. So the third step after you have done that is to, once the LMI has been approved, is that the employer will now provide you with a copy of the positive LMIA, you understand, or the neutral LMIA. Some can either be positive, which means there's no one to fill that role in Canada, or a neutral one, which means that you don't pose a threat, you understand, to the Canadian employment. If you actually have a negative one, it shows that there are Canadians that can fill that post, or there are permanent residents that can fill that post. You understand? So after you get a copy of the positive LMIA, you have to also get the copy of the job offer letter that will be issued to you by that employer. It is then you now have to take the fourth step, which is for you to now apply for the work permit. Without you getting the LMIA and that job offer letter, you can't apply to the work permit because it won't even allow you to apply for it. So after that, you apply, and how will you apply? You would go on the IRCC, the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada secure portal, the account. You understand? You create, you sign up with your email, you upload your documents, you upload your certificates, you upload your the job offer letter and the proof of your qualifications to actually do that particular job you got. And the last step is for you to now get your application approved. If it is approved, then you would receive what we know as the work permit, and that would allow you to work in Canada for a specific period of time. But a lot of people don't know that there's a difference between a permit and a visa. When we're talking about the permit, a permit will just allow you to do that particular thing you applied for. For instance, a study permit, it will allow you to study. You understand? Work permit, it will allow you to work. But what would allow you to go into that country is the visa. And that visa is the temporary residency visa, because for work permit will last for a certain period of time, be it some few weeks, be it some few months, be it some few years. At the end of the day, you would have to come back to your own country or even change that into temporary residency visa from being a study permit or a work permit to permanent residency. But you must note that it's not all jobs that would require you to get or to show certain certifications while applying for work permits or certain licenses before you can actually work in Canada. You would, and in some other jobs, you may need some language requirements. Take for instance, for the IELTS, you may need to write IELTS or TOEFL so that it would checkmate your proficiency in that particular language. You understand, for that particular job if you are currently applying for it. So I hope that answers your question. If you have any further details, you can always go on our website aosacademy.com to ask. You can even send us an email on admin@aosacademy.com. Likewise, you can as well chat us up on any of our Nigerian numbers or Canadian numbers that we have. So thank you very much, and I do hope you got value from this. If you have any further questions, then drop it on the live chat section or the comment section of this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit on the notification bell to get notified anytime we drop the content, and like and share this video with your friends and with your family. So thank you very much, and I do hope to see you in our next Q&A session tomorrow. Bye for now.